After completing the introduction to VB topic, now we will start with working with controls. We will cover each and every control which is useful to develop our application. First control is label. Just double click on any of the control to place it on a form. The use of label is it is used to display read-only information to the user. A person who will be operating our software is the user. So, to display a message to that particular person, we have to use a label control here. Now, which are the important properties related to label? As we have seen, a property box is a collection of characteristics related to controls. So, to change the name of a label or to change the size or color of the label, we have to set some properties of this control. So, to open a property box for label, right click on this control, move to properties. See here, you can get a property box by this shortcut way, or just press F4 key from a keyboard, or use a property window button which is available on standard toolbar. So these are the methods to open a property window. Related to label, the properties are: first, caption, to change the name of a by default control, that is label. Suppose school mark sheet. The next control is alignment. See here, as per the box size, if you require to move the school mark sheet text to center of this box, just move to alignment property, set the alignment center. So there are left, right and center alignments. See here. The next is appearance. By default 1 3D is activated. To change it 0 flat, see, a white patch color will be displayed. The next is auto size. As per the box size, see here, the text is aligned at the center of this box, but you require to change the size of a box as per the text. So just move to auto size and set it to true. Automatically it will adjust as per the text size. Next is back color. Press on arrow, move to palette and apply a suitable color. See here. To remove the back color, back style we can use. Just set it to transparent. If you press on opaque, a color will display it again. To apply a border, move to border style and select a fixed single border. See, the sides you will get a border. We have seen the caption to change the name of an existing text. Next is font property. To change the size and font styles of a label or any control, you can just move to font property, select a font style, bold, italics, size. If you want to underline, click here for underline, press OK. See, all the settings has been applied to that label. To change the fore color, move to fore color. Once again click on arrow, move to palette and set a suitable color. See here. So we have seen the properties related to label. To see the preview of a form after completing the designing, just click on Start button or press F5 function key from keyboard. See, this is a read only information to the user. A user can't type it. in this particular control. So after completing the form layout, if you want to display the preview, just click on Start button. The next control is text box. Text box is used to provide read and write information to the user. Means a user can type also and read it. See here, to change the name of label to move to caption. Suppose roll number. Now the properties of text box are, first one is text. As there is a caption under label, here a text property is there. To remove this text, just select it and press delete, as we have to feed the different roll numbers here. So remove the by default text just by moving to text property. You can apply these settings to text box also, that is back color, appearance, alignment, as we have seen with label. But apart from that, some extra properties are there related to text box. See here, the first property is locked. By default, all the controls, that is text box or combo box, locked property is set to false, means we can type it easily under this box. See, any number can be typed inside text box. But as you make this property to true, means you are not allowing to type the text inside this box. See, we can't type it now. So this is the use of locked property. So we will just change it to false. The next is max length. By default, the length of a string or numbers, if you type here in this, is maximum set to 32,767. But you require only 3 digits to be entered inside this text box. Run the program. See, it will not allow more than 3 digits, means only up to 999 is allowed. Fourth digit will not accepted. So we have seen locked, max length. Next property is multi-line. Suppose if you want to type more than one line inside this text box, some of the fields we require in a paragraph style, means more than one line we have to type. For that purpose, we can set a multi-line property to true. See here, if you notice under roll number, press enter, it will not accept the characters or numbers on a second line, but after setting the multi-line property, it will easily accept the text on more than one line. Now, as we have set a multi-line property to true, then scroll bars property can be applied to this text box. To read a text from both the sides, horizontal and vertical, just set the scroll bar property to both. See here, a graphical presentation will be applied. See, now you can easily read your text through scroll bars also. So these were the properties which are important related to text box. So in VB, instead of writing a code, we can do a good job through properties also. The next control we will see now, command button. Command button is used to write a code as per a specified event. Just note it down, what is an event? Event is an action to be performed after some specific task. See here, the properties of command button are first caption. Suppose you type exit. The next property, if you see here, is back color. Just move to back color, palette, select the suitable color, but you will notice here that a color has been not applied to that button. This is just because as we have to move to style property and convert it to graphical. After setting graphical only, the colors and pictures will be displayed on command buttons. To insert a picture, just move to picture property, click on folder selection button, move to particular folder, suppose Visual Studio, under program files, Visual Studio folder, common, graphics, suppose bitmaps, toolbar Windows 95. Just we will take one of the picture file from here. Suppose see here, open. See, a picture has been added to the command button. So related to command button, the properties are back color, picture, style, and the next is tooltip text. If you enter a text inside caption, it will displayed directly on a command button, but see here on this standard toolbar, if you move the mouse, you will have a help. Means no caption has been added to this button, but a tooltip has been added. In the same way, if you just remove this text from here and type the tooltip text exit word inside tooltip text, now if you move the mouse on a button after executing the program, running the program, see, you will get a tooltip on this button. If you press the mouse on this button now, it should close the form. For that purpose, we have to write a code. As the definition itself says, command button is usually used to write a code. So just double click on this button to move into a code window. Yeah, we have just entered in a code window for the first time. So just have an introduction. This private sub is the opening of a body and end sub is the closing of a body. The command 1 is a control name. Each and every control, so just to move on a object window once again, click on view object. Now here you can see the name property. See, on text 1 we have clicked. So by default name of this text box is text 1. The next is text 2 for this command 1. So these names are used at the time of coding. If you change here, suppose cmd exit, so this name will be displayed under a code window. So this is very much important for a programmer to change the names, as it will display a meaningful name for a particular control. Here this is not specific that this code will be for exit, as the name is command 1, but here you will notice that command exit click. So for exit we will just see a code unload me. To come out from a form in VB we have to write unload me. To come out from complete project we will write end. We will just see by running the program. See here, if you press, till now we were pressing on close button, which is a built-in button provided on a title bar, but if you click here on this button, see, a form has been closed. Just move to object window, view object. So we have seen 3 controls under this video, that is label, text box and command button with their properties used.